I'd like to test the serum on a live subject, but we need a good candidate.
Welcome to the paradise.
Thanks.
So, what do you think?
What do you mean, what do I think?
I mean, look around! No guns, no blood, no violence. Outside the gates, you're on your own. But in here, you're safe. Anyone violates the peace, they have to answer to me.
Yeah, everyone's on their best behavior. Is it natural, or are they on something?
Huh, nothing so complicated. These people need me. They need what I sell, so they behave, or they're out. Now what can I get you? How can I help? Just let me know.
You have a pretty good attitude for a place like this.
I've got nothing to complain about. I'm rich and no one messes with me. Most powerful woman on Eladon.
Yeah?
I don't mean to brag, but absolutely.
What else is here?
I'm a businesswoman, not a tour guide, but I'll tell you what I know if it suits me.
You get along with the Krogan?
Everyone comes to Eladon with the dream of leaving, except me and the Krogan. They built their colony into a sinkhole. Smart. Keeps it cool enough for them, I guess.
They have their own water?
Unfortunately for them, no. But Mordor and I get along well, so far.
Who lives on this planet?
Desperate folks, mostly. Misfits, some. Those that can't get along in the regular world. Or people willing to make a profit off that desperation.
Like you?
Careful, sweetheart. You want to keep me on your good side. There's a place they call the Flop House, eastish of here. Den of murder and misery. You should pay it a call.
What can you tell me about that derelict ship?
Ah, you came here to get killed, did ya? Scavengers are trying to pull it apart, is all I know. I don't go near their claims. They shoot on sight.
What can I buy?
I don't know. What do you have to trade? Mostly I sell water, but you should go out to the tanks if you want that.
Is there anywhere else on the planet to, I don't know, find water?
Not really. And if I don't like the look of you or you get on my bad side, then no water for you.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
There. He's perfect. You'll need his permission to administer the serum. We won't force it on him.
You sure that... hey there.
Don't know what they told you. I don't have nothing.
I just want to give you this medicine. It might make you feel better.
Feel better? Haven't felt this good in years. I don't want your blasted medicine.
If you take this, you can feel normal again. Start your life.
A life of serving the Nexus? Of being bored out of my mind? No thanks. I'm free as a bird now, and damn, it feels... Just leave me alone. Leave all of us alone. We're happy just how we are.
What if your brain decays more? You can't live like this. Just take the serum.
And if I say no?
I won't make you, but you'll be making a big mistake.
You're a pain in my ass. Fine, give me the stupid thing.
Finally.
I take it, you leave me alone. Now shove off.
Not the first patient I've had who resisted treatment. Are they really happy this way? Is it?
I'll kill each one.
I wonder. I'll monitor his progress and send you my findings. Thanks, Ryder.
Think you're tough? Wait till they meet me on the dunes. I detect above normal temperatures.
I'll kill each.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal.
So, Eladin. Charming so far. What do we got? Besides the sand.
The remnant monolith suggests this was indeed supposed to be a golden world. It also suggests the presence of a vault. Additionally, here is the large derelict remnant ship that we saw as we landed.
Hopefully abandoned?
Scans indicate it is not. The site is active with scavengers and remnant bots. Here, scavengers have taken over an abandoned camp between the two. In this direction, located in one of the planet's sinkholes, is New Tuchanka, the Krogan colony.
Sinkholes. Sounds fun.
Not really. Eladin is tidally locked to its sister moon and that gas giant above. This side of the moon never cools. Getting trapped in a sinkhole without shelter would mean certain death, as one's blood would boil in 75 seconds.
And on that cheery note, let's head for the climate-controlled paradise of the Nomad.
I detect above normal temperatures. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Sinkhole! Go around!
Sam.
Well, we found where the outlaws are camped.
Temperature levels are
We've got
climbing,
targets!
Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Critical temperatures detected. Seek safety immediately. Critical temperatures detected. Seek safety immediately. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Resources in this area are limited.
Don't look.
You're approaching the refuge of Dirk Barrett. We are not hostile. Repeat, not hostile. Please do not shoot.
Well, that's new.
Well,
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Pathfinder, I'm Dirk Barrett. I speak for everyone you see here. Glad you're hearing me out instead of shooting me in the face.
it never really hurts to listen.
I agree. Most of the people who live here don't, as I'm sure you've noticed. They kill anything that moves, including each other. Long-term prospects for survival? Zero. Me? I haven't lost my mind. I don't want to die. Neither do these people. That's why I need your help.
Well, I am the Pathfinder, and I'm pretty sure my job description includes help people survive in Helios. So shoot. What do you need?
First, we need to move. This shelter is small and can't be fortified. Another gang has taken over a base about 20 clicks from here. Beautiful setup they don't know how to use. Idiots taking apart the walls for scrap. If you can help us clear them out, I think we'll be good.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, Pathfinder. Anything else you need to know, just ask.
You and your crew aren't as violent as the other scavengers here.
From the start, Eladin was about how much firepower you had. Got firepower, you can take what you want. Resulted in lots of people using their guns to get bigger guns. Eventually, I had to step back and think about what I really wanted out here, and how to get there. Turns out I wasn't the only one.
Why did you come to Eladin?
Seemed like a good idea at the time? Yeah, I know. Not the smartest move. Darav bothered some people. Sloane muscling her way into Angara territory. I guess some of us wanted to start with a clean slate. Too bad I got shit on so fast.
If you manage to get a fortified base, what then?
Trade, hopefully. We know the Krogan are out here. Once we're set up, we'll try to make contact. Maybe if we're really successful, the other exiles will come around and join us. I just know that anarchy is unlikely to get us very far. We need people working towards the same goal.
I like your optimism. That's the stuff we need to really make it work out here.
Yeah, well, I'm a romantic at heart. What can I say? I'm not stupid. I know it's not going to be painless. But, as they say, if you're going to die, better die trying.
Nothing else right now. I'll head out.
All right. Won't keep you.
Life support is back online.
This heat is unbearable.
I detect a considerable temperature drop in shaded areas. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Ryder, the scavengers are dismantling the remnant tech.
Is that a problem?
Normally, no. But if they get their hands on a remnant core, it could become unstable and attract the Scourge.
How do we stop it?
I have no idea.
Pathfinder, I could modify your Omni tool to disable the cores and prevent them from reacting.
Do it. Let's go fix this.
Pathfinder, there is still a risk of the scavengers damaging remnant cores. I suggest using your Omni tool to disable the cores.
Form up, outlaw. That should do it.
Pathfinder, I detect scavenger interference at additional remnant sites.
They never make it easy for me. Let's go to those other sites.
Heat levels increasing. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
You know the drill? Let's get those cores.
The mining zone has been depleted. Pathfinder, there is still a risk of the scavengers damaging remnant cores. I suggest using your Omni tool to disable the cores. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support at 100%. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I detect broken scavenger machinery ahead.
Get ready to fight! Nice work.
Morta and her clan still hate the Nexus. Guess you should never make a Krogan angry.
It's amazing they managed to set up any kind of working colony on this hellscape.
They're Krogan. They can live anywhere.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Think we're coming close to the Krogan colony.
Heat levels increasing. Life support at 100%.
Move along. No outsiders.
He's with me, human Pathfinder.
The one you were telling us about?
Jorgel Strux sent me. I'm supposed to talk with Morta.
So now Strux is friends with the Nexus. Traitor.
Think I'm a traitor too?
Shut it, Drack.
I'm not here to step on any toes. I can help you guys out.
You assume we need help? Hey, you guys did your job. Now stand down and let them in.
But Drack, didn't I tell you to shut up?
I'll spread the word so Morta knows you're here. Good. I'll see you inside, Ryder. Gonna have a few more words with this pair first.
Pathfinder must think he's pretty tough.
Realize we
It was an accident. The term...
Hello. I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. O'Keir? I'm frantic because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
No. Maybe? What was on it?
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege. Or, I was acquainted with.
Anyway, it's encrypted, but it would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
You talk about Dr. O'Keir like I should know who that is.
Dr. O'Keir was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics,
And not using the slow genetic mutation approach the Initiative has
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet. The junker was aggressive.
I can't believe the terminal has gone missing.
She'll run this place into the ground.
Should track down an early planner. Been any reason? Did I say you could ask questions? You're a lackey, not a partner.
You're lucky I'm nicer than your last assistant. Pathfinder, welcome.
You don't welcome an alien into our colony, you ignorant child.
Shut up, old man. Sorry about that. Don't mind him. Credits are credits, I say.
About time someone around here is friendly.
Just give him time. Prove you're one of the good ones. Now buy something before he starts yelling again.
Scavenger tried to steal our shuttle. Idiot.
Pathfinder, when you travel, do you meet many Angara?
Sometimes.
Have you met one named Lieta?
I don't think so. Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Eladon all the time. When she landed, she would always stop here first. We climbed the dunes together, took in the view, talked for hours. Lieta had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
Were you two, you know?
We were friends. At least I thought so. One day she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
You think something happened to her?
She could have taken a new job. Maybe she was sick of Eldon. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
Tell me more about Lieta.
She's adventurous, optimistic. Her jokes could make a Krogan blush. In a place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere.
I could track her down for you. Make sure she's okay.
Isn't there a salvager in the paradise?
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet? Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
You seem different from the other Krogan.
My father called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to be an insult. Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home, we didn't have time to just stop and look.
Is life that different here?
It was all about survival. Here, we don't have to fight so hard. Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight. Maybe it's just in their blood.
Sounds like Helios was an easy choice for you.
New galaxy, new life. Not interested in being a merc like my father, or battling it out on Tachanka. I almost didn't want to be packed into cryo for the journey. Wanted to see the whole thing.
Would have been pretty lonely.
Never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
I should get going.
You're about the Nexus wanting us back? So the squid went out on worm. Though they do have a Pathfinder. Nice
You let him ship off to Kadara? What were you thinking?
It was his choice.
No, his life isn't the only one affected.
Think we'll have to go back to Ania?
No, the deal was for 500 gallons, no more. With our physiology, we'll have to...
This time, things will be different. Just rejecting the water now. You must be the Pathfinder.
That's me. Know anything about those crazy plants out on the dunes?
The red ones? Well, there used to be a lot more of them.
What do you mean?
You see all those red banners outside? The red paint on the walls? Yeah? The crushed leaves make a perfect dye. Other than that, not much use. Pretty to look at, though.
How's research going?
Slowly. We're fine on Eladon, but plants aren't. They need a better defense against the elements. I want to experiment by crossing vegetation with the native animal life on Eladon.
From what I've seen of the wildlife, those will be some exciting plants.
Now I just need to convince Vorn. He thinks it's too dangerous. I guess there's a chance of breeding carnivorous plants like the ones back home, but it's worth the risk.
What do you do at the colony?
Botany. Sort of. I'm Vorn's apprentice. He's the real genius with plants.
I'll leave you to your work.
Ran into some of those scavengers on patrol.
That's where your gas came from.
Sorry, Pathfinder. No outsiders in the family.
Been out of the Sea of Ataraxia? Just stick around. See how it plays out here.
No promises.
But those scavengers are roasting out there.
Been out of the Sea of Ataraxia?
I don't care if they're hungry. They'll fight or they'll be thrown out.
Ran out of materials we swiped from the Nexus. Deeper we dug, the more we had to improvise. It doesn't show at all.
Varka, listen to yourself.
I know what I saw. Did that worm think I wouldn't notice? It's my squad, not Gren's, and I'll be damned if I let them take orders from him.
What do you want me to do?
Handle it, Cortic, or I will.
Half the time, I feel like I'm the only one holding this colony together. Trouble? Varka and Gren fought together back home, side by side, but always in competition. Made them stronger. Now they have no enemies to fight, so they're fighting each other. I can see the tension building, colonists taking sides. This is how clan wars start.
A divided colony will never survive out here.
Which is why we need to act fast. Best way to stop this feud is to perform a rite of union.
Which is?
Shove them into a ring with a beast. Make them fight as a team. Defeating a common foe creates a powerful bond. Krogan don't take that lightly. Help me perform the rite, and we can hold this colony together.
How am I supposed to help with the rite?
For one, they need something to fight.
I hope you don't mean me.
No, but I do need you to help me drive a beast into the arena. Shamans make a special lure for this. Should help subdue it.
You really think Varka and Gren could cause a war?
Big problems can start out small, not taking any chances.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Good. Set this lure out in the wilds to attract a fiend. The beast might be feisty at first, so stay on your toes. I'll keep Varka and Gren from each other's throats till you get back. Good luck.
Think we'll have to go back to Ania?
No.
Get away from Morda.
You Ravenor Brank? Struck sent me. He said that you...
Yes. Find me later near the fighting pit.
Hey, Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Are you Morda?
I'm Nackmor Morda, Overlord of the Krogan in Helios.
Overlord?
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
I'm Ryder.
This is thrilling. I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Mostly because the Krogan never got one. Welcome to New Tuchanka.
I understand you and your people are pissed off.
Humans were welcomed into the Citadel Council with open arms, while the Krogan endured centuries of oppression. You have no idea. Your understanding only makes me mad.
Okay, gotcha. Loud and clear.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? To see what a successful colony looks like.
I work for the Initiative, and we paid your way here. You left us, so leave us alone. Any Krogan action against the Nexus will be considered a war crime, or murder.
Murder? Human, have you ever seen a Krogan stillbirth? Get out of my face before I smash it.
A pleasure catching up with the new Krogan hierarchy. See you soon.
Yikes, that confirmed our worst fears.
Yeah, maybe.
She didn't even flinch when you mentioned action against the
Better to live
Nexus.
for myself.
Let's talk to Brank before we freak out.
On the worm.
Don't be stupid. It's invincible.
Did that ever stop?
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
You probably saw pictures of my dad.
Your dad? You replaced him as Pathfinder?
It's a long story.
Haven't really kept up with Nexus news. Enough trouble to occupy me here.
Scavengers?
Amongst other things. You seen the Flophouse yet? That's where they get together. 80% shacks, 100% trouble. I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not, as you choose.
Have you had much trouble with scavengers at the colony?
Not yet. They're not that stupid. A bunch of squishies against 100-odd Krogan? Give it a little time. Resources run low, they'll get desperate, and who knows?
Tell me more about the Flophouse.
It's a loose collection of shelters where some scavenger gangs gather. They knock each other around, drink, and then when they're all riled up, run raids. And if you get close when they're hungry, well, that's how I lost a liver and gained a limp.
Thanks. This information will come in handy.
Just trying to help. Be careful out there, Pathfinder.
Hard to keep the scavs from stealing their own stuff back. Have you tried fire? No, I
Come on. We have to try, at least. Hey, Nexus, back me up. The initiative did cure the genophage like they promised, right?
Not a cure. They've made some good progress.
Barely. There's no point in getting her.
It's our duty to populate the colony with strong Nackmor offspring. Am I right?
Have you tried having kids before?
Of course. Before the journey and after and often. We just need to keep trying.
Doesn't hurt to try.
It's easy for you to say. Your children don't die in their eggs.
You need to listen to her on this one. Maybe back off.
Don't you want a few little ones running around?
You know I do, but I'm not setting myself up for heartbreak. I'll consider it when the cure is actually a cure.
Want to double your creds with the blood threshers? Got your win? So, you in?
Raven or Brank?
Quiet. Anyone tells Morda I'm talking to you and I'm kicked out.
Last thing I want to do is jeopardize the Nexus or this colony.
Me neither. Or Clan Ravenor. Or Clan Jorgal. Or Clan Urdnot. Some in Clan Nackmor, too.
Okay, got it.
Did you see the crashed ship as you landed? Morda's after the drive core.
She can't activate it. It's Remnant.
What are you talking about? She's building a bomb.
With a drive core as a power source? Sam?
Dangerous to those handling it, but, in the end, very possible.
Demolition teams have been busting down walls for months, battling those robots and scavengers. Lots here want peace with the Nexus. If Morda gets that drive core, boom, it's over. Now get away from me.
Got it. Thanks.
Oh, shit. A bomb?
do something fun post credits?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Critical temperatures detected. Seek safety immediately. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support at 100%. Pathfinder, this technology was built by the scavengers. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal. I detect above normal temperatures. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support restored. Heat levels increasing. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. I detect above normal temperatures.
Here they come!
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Heat levels increasing. High temperature alert. Do not proceed.
The outlaws set up tech. We should clear them out.
Life support is back online. Heat levels increasing. Environment check.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required. I detect above normal temperatures. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online. I detect above normal temperatures. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. High temperature alert. Do not proceed. Heat levels increasing. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Critical temperatures detected. Seek safety immediately. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support is stable.
The outlaws set up tech. We should clear them out.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. I detect above normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. I detect above normal temperatures. Resources. In this area are limited. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Scavenger tech ahead. They'll be looking for scrap here.
Environment check.
Good one.
Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online. Ambient temperature is normal. Life support at 100%. Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. My mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Heat levels increasing.
Hostiles ahead!
Wish I knew how that lure works. Could come in handy. Let's go back to the shaman.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. you can extract minerals via your mining interface. The ambient temperature is normal. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Resources in this area are limited.
Think that's it?
I detect above normal temperatures. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Sam, another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Get ready to fight!
So much violence. want to get out and take a picture.
We've reached the nav point provided by Dr. Gnal. The Krogan terminal should be nearby.
Okay, eyes peeled, everyone. Let's get in and get out.
This is the active terminal. Initiating download. Hostile shuttle incoming.
How's it going, Sam? Come on, come on! How big are those files?
Unreasonably large. Also.
Yeah. Still hot.
Set it up, knock them down.
Let's do this! We need to get out of this heat zone.
More baddies incoming! Nice shot!
We need to get out of this heat zone. Try again later.
This is the active terminal. Initiating download.
More baddies incoming!
Out of this heat zone.
More hostiles!
Hostile shuttle incoming.
I don't think we'll... Yeah. Still hot. Loading ammo!
Enemies behind!
Watch the grenade!
Download complete. We may leave now.
Easy for you to say. Can you tell what's in all that data? Better if it's worth almost getting killed.
Much is encrypted. However, a few phrases stand out. Krogan super soldier, pure Krogan, and tank bread.
Interesting.
Nice headshot.
Send me a report of what you can decipher.
Heat levels increasing.
Let's go mess with the Outlaw's tech.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying force.
Get ready to fight! Watch the grenade! Reload!
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online. Heat levels increasing. The mining zone has been depleted. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Ambient temperature is normal. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. I detect above normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal. Heat levels increasing. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Remnant site ahead, Pathfinder. It could have defenses in place. Heat levels increasing. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. I detect above normal temperatures. Minerals have been depleted in this location. Heat levels increasing. Pathfinder, that canister is volatile. Shooting it will trigger a reaction. Pathfinder, a tracking signal was attached to that canister.
Why?
Unknown. The signal is defunct. There may be more at other scavenger sites. I detect above normal temperatures. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online. Pathfinder, there is still a risk of the scavengers damaging remnant cores. I suggest using your Omni tools to disable the cores. Temperatures exceed the limits of environment suits. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Boost enabled. Clean shot.
I detect above normal temperatures.
Gravity goes away in 3, 2. Bolstering all shields. Just in time.
That's it.
Pathfinder, I am picking up unusual readings at the final site. Energy levels are higher than normal.
The cores, they're already unstable. We need to hurry.
Nice shot.
Temperatures exceed the limits of environment suits. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
Okay, let's get... Uh-oh.
Heat levels increasing. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Giving shield assist. Good one. Bolstering all shields.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support restored. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Cores are safe.
I dodged a big one, Ryder. Thank you.
One in a million.
Automated protocols activated.
Think that's
Deploying
it.
forward station. Mining zones have been
Get ready
added
to
to your
fight.
nav system, Pathfinder.
Target's down.
Pathfinder, I detect a dip in temperature ahead. The scavengers have set a dune camp. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Just in time.
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder. Interface successful, Pathfinder. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Think that's it.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Minerals have been depleted in this location. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, someone is attempting to access your comm unit. Should I patch it through?
Go ahead.
Hello, you're a Pathfinder, right? I recognize your...
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. I detect above normal temperatures. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. High temperature alert. Do not proceed.
Oh, good. You heard me. I was starting to think I'd have to walk back to that rundown shack they call a landing zone.
What are you doing out here?
I'm a scientist from the Nexus. I've been surveying Eladin's geography for several weeks now. And now I'm stranded on this hellhole.
Tell me what I can do to help you.
Glad you asked. A few days ago, my shuttle overheated and died. Then I ran out of water. After 2 days without a drop, I got desperate. Ended up trading a part from my ship to some scavengers. Once the delirium subsided, I realized my mistake. Turns out I sold them my thruster, which you need to fly.
The Tempest can get you back to the Nexus in no time.
And leave my ship here to be picked apart. If I leave, that shuttle needs to come. I figure since you're a Pathfinder, maybe you can talk to the scavengers. Get that part back.
I'll have that thruster for you in no time.
Helpful and efficient. I like that. I'll give you the nav point for their camp. Be ready. They're a prickly bunch.
Are you studying the sinkholes here?
I'm trying to figure out what causes them.
Any luck?
My scans show a high concentration of calcium carbonate deep below us, high enough to create pockets of brittle rock. These pockets break down and collapse, and it causes a chain reaction all the way to the surface. Incidentally, that would also account for all this sand.
Have you learned anything useful about Eladin?
That depends on what you consider useful.
Try me.
Well, I assume you know Eladin receives constant sunlight. There is no nighttime. But I've found evidence of a rare temperature dip, which means the planet experiences an occasional eclipse. Can you imagine? Constant blazing sun for years, then a week of night. It must be jarring.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. I detect above normal temperatures. Ambient temperature is normal. Heat levels increasing. Heat levels increasing. High temperature alert. Do not proceed. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Heat levels increasing. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Temperatures exceed the limits of environment suits. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, we're approaching a scavenger site. I advise caution. Critical temperatures detected. Seek safety immediately. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support restored. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. High temperature alert. Do not proceed. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Ambient temperature is normal. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Sinkhole!
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. I detect above normal temperatures. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Heat levels increasing. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Life support failing. Seek safety immediately. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is stable. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Critical temperatures detected. Seek safety immediately. Temperatures exceed the limits of environment suits. Life support is stable. Remnant have overtaken this area, Pathfinder. It may be worth investigating. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. High temperature alert. Do not proceed. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. High temperature alert. Do not proceed. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Heat levels increasing. Critical temperatures detected. Seek safe.